Hi, good evening YouTube, Dave O'Dart here. It's been a little while since I posted a video, so apologies for that, but again, it's been really busy time for me trying to make sure that these new books are going to be ready for the spring term 2020, when we've got all these amazing new compositions and pieces coming out in a series of books that you're going to be able to get your teeth stuck into preparing for your next grade exam. But today I've decided to post a video because through the post I got this brand new publication from Trinity that I wasn't expecting, and it's come as a really nice surprise because it's always nice to get new songs and new pieces of music to get your teeth stuck into with myself as a player and also as a teacher to introduce my students to it. It's basically a follow-on, if nobody's seen it so far, the Introducing Drums book, which had a red cover, and it came out a few years ago, written by the fabulous George Double, who's written a huge number of pieces for the books in the past. So anybody that's played Belfast to Peru or 21st Century Fox or Need I Remind You or Warning, amongst many, many other fantastic songs. George is a fabulous songwriter and composer, and he's come up with this follow-on from this original Introducing Drums book with Introducing Drums Part 2. This is a really good book if you've just done your grade 1 and you're wanting to develop the skills that you need for grade 2 and beyond. Because it covers all sorts of material, from recognizing more complex rests and notation to tied notes. It covers compound time, so 12/8, which is something that's introduced at grade 2. Buzz roll or press roll, which is also introduced at grade 2. It covers loads and loads of things, but what's really nice, as well as having some teaching and learning exercises to try, at the end of each section, it's split into 8 stages. There's a play-along track, and the play-along track then encompasses all those little skills and reading exercises, and gives you a fabulous song to play along to. So I'm going to play some of these songs and see what you think. If you like his style of writing, you're going to love this book, and it's certainly been a favourite of mine and my pupils for a long time now. So this first song is kind of a country song, country pop. It reminds me a little of the famous Cat Stevens song, and it's called So Long. And it's really pleasant. It uses the cross stick, it uses 8th note rests in the bass drum pattern, and some of the phrases that you'll be familiar with from grade 1. It's called So Long.
Looking up through the trees, the sunlight is falling on the soil beneath their feet. In places out of reach, drifting out to sea. The tide won't stop turning when it comes the time to go. The wind won't let me leave.
Now, if that doesn't float your boat, I don't know what will. Fabulous little song there to try. Following on from that sort of gentle introduction to the book, it then goes to the polar opposite in terms of music with this real throwback 80s rock song called White Hot. And if I had a big wig and some spandex, I'd definitely put it on for this track, but it would look terrible. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it for you. But I love this song. It's going to be really exciting for a lot of people to learn this. See what you think. Wow, how good's that? So, again, fantastic. I know loads of you are going to love playing along to that. Moving on, stage 2. So in stage 2, what are we tackling? We're tackling quarter note rhythms on the hi-hat, but having eighth notes on the bass drum or snare drum patterns. So a bit of independence work going on there. It also gives you some instructions on repeat marks and other musical directions that you're going to see. There's a duet, which I'm not going to play because I haven't got anybody to play it with tonight, so I'm going to ignore that. It looks at first time, second time endings, codas, dal segnos, da capos and fines, all those instructions. So if you don't know what those things mean, it's all very clearly laid out for you, and is certainly a very good reference to go to learn your stuff, okay? Another rock song. This Rise is kind of like slightly slower than the last one. It's got trashy hi-hats, it's got a quarter note rhythm with these eighth notes on the bass drum. It's got some of these classic sort of build-ups. And it switches around a lot more, so you've got to be on the ball with this. And as you can probably tell, I'm reading all these because I haven't had time to learn them, so hopefully it'll go well. This one is called Rise. See what you think. Another fantastic track. I don't know about you, but this book really excites me. George has done a great job of putting this together, and as I say, it's so logical the way it takes you through everything. Really, it's kind of putting me out of a job as a teacher because if you can read and understand, you could work your way through this without any teacher. Let's do one more. So the next stage, stage 3, it works on some dotted quarter notes. It works on some tied notes. It works on the continue sim passages, which I get loads of questions about actually on the videos, where people say, well, what should I do in those continue similar passages? Well, basically, don't do the same thing. So you've got a bar of written music that gives you an idea of how the song should go, but then it's encouraging you to sort of like think for yourself and add or take away or just enhance that rhythm rather than just playing the same thing. So in other words, it allows you to put your own stamp on it. Again, it gives you a couple of blues rocks, a ballad, and then it comes up with a little pop track. So let's play this little pop track for you, and then you've probably heard enough to think, I need this book in my life, and go out and order it. So Come Back to Your Love, a little pop track. It's at 94 beats per minute. And see what you think of this one. Okay, here we go.
There was something distinct. I just come back to your love. I just come back to your love.
Just a final point to make is that it says above this song that it can be used as an option. So if you were doing your grade 1 exam for rock and pop, you could choose that song if you like it. So it just adds more repertoire to choose from. And the book goes on. I mean, I've got to stage 4. As I say, it's got 8 stages in it. To me, this is an absolute no-brainer. If you want to get better at drums and you want to learn about reading, buy this book. Highly, highly recommend this one. It's out this week. It's really fresh. Massive congratulations to George for producing such a good book. And it's not going to be long until the new books with my new exercises are coming out. I can't wait for you to see those. So keep watching. This space will be filled with loads of new material. All right. Cheers now. Bye.